Hello, astrology enthusiast.
Hello, astrology enthusiast. I'm Megan.
I'm Kimberly.
Welcome to Moon Signs
and Storylines.
Here at Moon Signs and Storylines, we welcome you to part 1 of 4 going over the full moon in Cancer. So here at Moon Signs and Storylines, we're going to break down this full moon by talking about the character, by looking at the chart, and that's the plot and the plot twist, by both giving a reference and a storyline to the energy so everyone can understand this full moon in Cancer.
That's the fun part.
That's the super fun part. That's where we get to explore the world and then bring it to you. And then please play along.
Yes, please.
And then the last one is the horoscope. So this one's a little quick video that we like to just give a little bit of the rundown of what big grand energy is going to be exposed during this full moon.
And the moon is in Cancer, and that is the home sign.
Yeah.
The moon is in its home sign. It loves being in Cancer.
So this, not just because it's in Capricorn season, but being the moon, being in its home sign, this one's a little important. It has a lot of responsibility for assessing our feelings and then making a plan how to work with them.
Right, because Capricorn represents the IC in the chart, and Cancer represents the IC in a chart.
So the IC is the home, the roots, where we feel comfortable,
inside,
where we feel loved. And then the midheaven is the society, is the public going out into society, the responsibility we feel about taking care of our peers and the community at large and the world at large, really.
And it's the authority.
Yeah.
Got to honor that Capricorn authority. That 10th house.
It knows what to do next. It's that billy goat that knows what step to take even when everything looks super precarious.
And I'd like to see this as Capricorn is the dad and Cancer's the mom. So we have to balance mom and dad.
Yeah. to have a healthy emotional
family.
Yeah. And emotional self, so when we go out to public, we don't feel strange. So when we're talking about a full moon, the sun is exposing that moon energy. So we're exposing where we feel at home. Our,
deep inside, Cancer, it's all about our emotional body.
So when, the emotional body is important, but it's pulling on that Capricorn sun. So it's making sure that the loved ones that have touched our heart, that we are making sure that they are nourished and feel home and feel protected.
Good luck, Capricorn. Because Capricorn is ambitious. It wants real growth. It can be hard, Yeah. And Cancer just wants to feel and vulnerability, and it's soft. It's receptive.
Yeah.
And
we're exposing our vulnerability here. So
highlights.
During this full moon, when you start feeling vulnerable, really take that to stock, because that is an important place of where your emotional energy is going, and could it be used to be more productive for everyone.
So I think the Cancer moon is going to ask us, are we taking care of ourselves and the people that we love along the way?
Yeah.
And it's both cardinal energy. And I find that Capricorn and Cancer really are protective.
Definitely.
Like the dad energy who's going to protect and make sure that everyone has what they need, the responsibility. And then the moon in Cancer is very protective of our emotions, making sure that the family is safe.
So in this energy, it's going to expose if you're carrying loved ones, or if you are providing for them. So are you providing for them so much and protecting them so much that you're carrying them and they're not learning and experiencing things along the way?
Are you talking to me?
I'm talking to a lot of people out there.
Yeah, because Capricorn energy likes to push.
And it likes to overprotect sometimes too.
Yes.
And especially with the full moon in Cancer, we're definitely going to notice if we're overprotecting.
Absolutely. Cancer is very nurturing energy. And Capricorn is not nurturing. It can be hard, but it's about the hard lessons.
Yeah. So if you feel like you're too distant with loved ones is another thing that would be exposed too. And it's a good time to show up because time is like the greatest currency that we really have. And it's not really money, Capricorn. And I think this full moon will really expose how important and how valuable time with loved ones is.
Yeah. And I also think the full moon in Cancer is going to ask us to pause and to honor our emotions.
Yes.
Capricorn doesn't know how to do that. But that is part of the balance of this full moon.
Yeah, it's
the polarity.
It's a polarity that's going to pull on us and expose how serious we take taking care of ourselves, taking care of the loved ones, and then even taking care of the bigger picture too. So how do you feel about responsibility? And are you carrying anyone, or are you providing and showing up and spending quality time?
I don't know, you're so busy building structure and building your mansions, your empire, that you forget to feel and to care about other people. This is,
you'll feel lonely.
Yes, you will.
Yeah, it'll expose your loneliness, that's for sure.
Yeah, and I think Capricorn is comfortable with loneliness. They don't like it. But they isolate themselves because they just want to get stuff done. They're focused on getting things done that they forget about the emotion. And with this Cancer full moon, it's not going to let you forget about your emotion.
No. And why we are doing stuff is going to be felt. So our heart needs to go into the energy that we're putting and the effort we're putting into what we're producing and the business, the Capricorn energy that we're taking forward.
Yeah, so I think this is a time to act on purpose. But it's also asking us to listen to our heart at the same time. That's not always easy. Full moons are always a balancing act between two strong energies. And these are two strong energies because they're cardinal signs.
So the character of this full moon in Cancer is very paternal, very maternal, taking on a lot of responsibility, making sure things get done and doing it with heart and care and knowing why you're doing things. Knowing that you're taking that next step with heart, with emotional integrity, because you got to have emotional integrity on a full moon in Cancer. And we're doing that going forward. So that is the character of this full moon in Cancer.
And I want to say that if you get very emotional during this time of the full moon in Cancer, it's okay, because Capricorns push so hard that sometimes when we feel the emotion, it's a time to take a step back and look and feel and honor your feelings. Capricorn has a hard time honoring feelings because it's so purposeful driven. So if your emotions are over the top, that's a signal. Slow down and pay attention to how you're feeling.
So next up, we're going to dive into the chart and what makes this family responsibility of emotion really twist. Really get to the drama of it. So who's messing with our families, man? Just kidding.
Yeah. What planets are getting involved?
Yeah, who else is up for the dance and who else is entering our home?
Right.
Really?
That will be the next video.
Yes.
So hit like and subscribe and hit the bell so you get notice of that video that's coming up next. Yes, we appreciate you being here. Please share our video. We want our channel to grow. And please get involved. Talk about it. How does the Cancer energy, how do you feel about Cancer energy? How do you feel about Capricorn energy? What do you suspect is going to come up for you during this full moon in Cancer?
What emotions are going to get exposed?
Ooh. So remember, today is a new day and a new opportunity to make this world a better place. Cheers, y'all. Thank you for being here.
We appreciate you guys.